Oh, man, total praise right there, y'all. We got the one and only Bishop Joseph Walker, the senior pastor of Mount Zion Missionary Baptist Church, Nashville, Tennessee, and the presiding bishop of Full Gospel. Bishop Walker, good morning. Happy New Year.
Good morning to you, Ricky, and good morning to everybody. And what a wonderful legend and what a wonderful legacy, Richard Smallwood. We would miss him dearly. And, of course, to all of you today, as we start this year off, I want to share with you a word, Matthew 6:33. Seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. And this year, I think it's so important for us to always put first things first, to put God first. You never know what shall happen. You never know what's around the corner. But this year is all about priorities. It's all about making certain that the main thing remains the main thing. And wherever there's a kingdom, there's a king. And the king is always in control. Whatever situation you have, make certain you let the world know that I'm putting God's kingdom first, because everything else will follow me. Here's the deal. I found out I don't have to chase stuff this year, because stuff is going to chase me. You know, anyone, Ricky, who knows about the game of chess knows that every piece has power, but the game is always decided by the king. You can lose your queen. You can even sacrifice a bishop. You can trade rooks and still be in the game. But when the king is trapped, the game is over. And here's the revelation. Most people think chess is about attacking with the queen or advancing the pawns or protecting the strong pieces, but seasoned players know the real strategy is always the same. Keep the king in the right position, because everything on the board moves in relation to the king. The queen moves boldly, but for the king. The bishop moves diagonally, but for the king. The rooks stand firm, but for the king. Even the pawns move forward, one square at a time, but for the king. No piece is more active than the king, yet no piece is more protected. The entire board organized itself around the safety and the placement of the king. So, y'all, life is not about chasing all the powerful pieces and money and success and influence and titles. You can gain all those and still lose the game if the king is out of position. What does it profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his soul? So today, this year, let's keep the king in the right position, and everything you're praying for, and everything you need will always be taken care of. Put God first, and these things will be added unto you.
And that's right, Bishop. And you're going to have to put a small, a message together for small-minded people that only know how to play checkers. So, because I ain't know what you were talking. I felt it, but I'm like, okay, I don't play chess. I play checkers. So for the small,
break it down so everybody can understand the game of chess, Ricky. I really slowed it down now.
You did a good job. But for the small-minded people that only play checkers, you're gonna have to come up with a word for us next week. Now, I ain't playing about that now. Monopoly or Connect Four or something.
Oh my God.
Hey man, love you, Bishop. Let everybody know how you can be reached.
I love y'all so much, and boy, I tell you, y'all find me out here on Mount Zion YouTube, Mount Zion Nashville on YouTube, and follow me at Joseph Walker 3 on Instagram. Let me know you were listening to the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
There it is, man. All right, y'all, we about to get. Hey, Bishop, I'm about to put this little old school on right here.
Let's go.
Yes, sir. This is the first Church of Deliverance, man. Happy New Year, everybody. We back, y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show live. Here we go. All right, y'all, Louisville, Kentucky, this for you. Let's go.
News headlines.
Entertainment.
Sports.
It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Right, 13 minutes after the hour, y'all, front page right here. Alfreda's, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. It's Monday, January 5th, 2026. Here's what's going on in the news. The U.S. has launched a military operation in Venezuela and captured the country's president, Nicolas Maduro, who is expected to make his first appearance in a New York courtroom later today. Federal prosecutors say Maduro, his wife, and their adult son are facing drug trafficking charges. Meanwhile, Colombia, Russia, and China have all reportedly requested an emergency UN Security Council meeting that is expected to also happen today. So, Ricky, who will be running Venezuela now? I'll bet you can guess.
It's largely going to be, for a period of time, the people that are standing right behind me. We're going to be running it. We're going to be bringing it back. It's a dead, I talk about a dead country. A year and a half ago, we were a dead country. Now we're the hottest country anywhere in the world.
Trump says if Venezuela's vice president, she could face an even bigger price than Maduro if she doesn't, quote, do what's right. Trump went on to say that American oil companies will be fixing the damaged Venezuelan infrastructure, making the Venezuelan people independent and rich. House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries basically told Meet the Press that Trump's focus ought to be on Americans.
It remains to be seen whether the people of Venezuela are going to be better off. Donald Trump claims that he's going to run Venezuela. He's done a terrible job running the United States of America.
Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer says the U.S. attack on Venezuela was illegal.
There is no authority to go. They did not just do ships off the water. They went inside Venezuela, bombed civilian as well as military places. And it's a violation of the law to do what they did without getting the authorization of Congress.
Meanwhile, Secretary of State Marco Rubio says it's not what it looks like.
There's not a war. I mean, we are at war against drug trafficking organizations. It's not a war against Venezuela.
The airstrikes rippled beyond politics. Rickey, Caribbean air travel was disrupted over the weekend, with major airlines canceling or diverting flights due to restricted airspace, leaving travelers scrambling to rebook or get refunds. And lastly, while diplomats were scrambling, the White House social media team was clearly pulling an all-nighter. Official post included lots of memes. One read FAFO. This is an official White House post. That stands for F around and find out. Another read, if you don't know, now you know, set to an unedited Biggie Smalls track. For info on these stories and more, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Now, here's a look at sports.
Rock T, the sports genius, is in the building.
Tyler Luke from 44. Snap good. Hold it. The kick is no good. It is wide right.
Man, let me tell y'all something. Pittsburgh Steelers beat the Raven Nation last night off that missed field goal by the Ravens kicker that would have took them and won the game for Baltimore. That was a must-win for both teams. Punched their tickets to the playoffs, man. So it's official, man. Aaron Rodgers led the Pittsburgh Steelers to the AFC North Championships, and they will be in the playoffs, man.
They ain't going far.
Nah, they banged up. They got a lot of injuries, man. It's going to be one and done, but they got them there, man. But college football is acting a doggone fool in the playoffs, man. So quick recap. Oregon pretty much demolished Texas Tech. Pitched a shutout there. Ole Miss knocked off Georgia. Miami beat Ohio State.
Man, that was crazy.
And, of course, Indiana Hoosier, baby, knocked off Alabama. And you sold out, Rick. I told you Indiana was for real.
Yeah. I'm not surprised by that. I'm not surprised at all. But what I was surprised at that Ole Miss and Georgia game.
Yeah, man.
And the Miami and Ohio State game is what had my mouth on the floor. Well, I am shocked.
I'm telling you, those two teams I think America is rooting for. I think they're rooting for Ole Miss because what just happened with the coach. And I think they're rooting for Miami.
That quarterback is the GOAT.
Come on, dog.
That quarterback is Lamar, Michael mixed with Michael Vick, mixed with Joe Montana, mixed with Roger Staubach. That quarterback is the GOAT. I ain't seen nobody play like that since Michael Vick.
Come on,
real
dog.
talk.
And because he fell a little short because Georgia got him in the regular season. And they had to lead in the regular season. They had to come back in the playoffs, man. So it's off the chain, man. This is going to be good. The storylines that's attached to the college football playoffs are awesome. It was hyped to see Michael Irvin on the sideline with the U with Miami Hurricanes, man. That was the best part of the doggone game, watching Michael Irvin.
Looked over there, Mike Irvin had did a split. I said, what's wrong with him?
That is what it is. That's my quick sports report right there. Good morning, Brickety Tack.
Good morning, Rock T. Jill Scott is making a comeback this year, and I got the details up next in the Hot Spot on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
The Hot Spot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and this hot.
You can catch me at the Hot Spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It's the bottom of the hour, time for the Hot Spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot, but we bring you music, movies, and more, so let's get off into it. Well, y'all, Jill Scott is set to make her return this year, and the project is called To Whom This May Concern, and it'll drop just before Valentine's Day on February 13th. The 19-track album is her first album in 10 years since her 2015 project titled Woman, which debuted on top of the Billboard 200 charts. It will feature collaborations with Ab-Soul, Jid, Tierra Whack, and Too Short. Producers on the project include DJ Premier, Adam Blackstone, Trombone Shorty, and several others. So make sure y'all look out for Jill Scott February 13th. Yes, indeedy. All right, moving on, y'all. Meg Thee Stallion brought in this new year with a new Popeyes chicken restaurant. Yes, she did. She officially opened her first Popeyes franchise in Miami's South Beach neighborhood on New Year's Eve. Now, what began as a limited edition sauce has now become a tangible expression of ownership. So congratulations goes out to Meg Thee Stallion. And
awesome.
On opening day, she arrived ready to work. She greeted her team, making it a point to learn every employee's name. And here's how she greeted her staff.
This is going to be the best experience for me. I hope it's going to be a great experience for y'all because I'm going to be coming up in here and I'm going to be acting a fool and I'm going to be trying to see what y'all got going on in here. I hope this is a fun job. I hope everybody's having a blast. This is the first Meg Thee Stallion Popeyes.
Well, I bet you were looking good in that Popeyes uniform, too.
But I wonder how Beyonce feel about that because, I mean, Beyonce was known for the Popeyes thing and not Meg opening up Popeyes restaurant. It's like a Houston thing. That you get a Popeyes because people like Popeyes?
She liked Popeyes, so she opened up her own restaurant. Ain't nothing
Beyonce
wrong with
a
that.
billionaire.
Anybody can do it.
I think she good.
If Beyonce wanted to do it, she would have did it, Gary, and she can still do it. It's a franchise. Anybody can do it. If you got the money to do it and you love Popeyes.
Beyonce can buy the whole franchise. So.
Buy the whole company.
Okay. So Meg Thee Stallion also told her team to lead with love and kindness because she don't like no mean stuff. So congratulations goes out to Meg Thee Stallion for opening up her first Popeyes, and hopefully she opens up many, many more. This is awesome. All right, y'all, last but not least, more and more people want Nicki Minaj to be deported from the United States after her appearance at Erica Kirk's Turning Point USA event. Now, Erica Kirk is the widow of Charlie Kirk, who was assassinated late last year, and she's now the chairwoman and CEO of Turning Point USA. The petition to deport Nicki Minaj to Trinidad on Change.org now has over 88,000 signatures. Many of her fans don't like how she has become a MAGA supporter. The petition notes that Nicki Minaj is currently spiraling out of control and seems to be experiencing psychosis. It also references her recent behavior she's had during the drama with Jay-Z and Beyonce. She also deleted or deactivated her Instagram account after reportedly losing close to 10 million followers. Wow.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. Anybody got anything to say about that?
She probably depressed.
No,
she went through a lot with her husband. Well, maybe.
So that she would become MAGA? What?
Ulterior motives. She's trying to get something.
Yeah, she ain't getting it on this side. She'll get it on the other side. I just don't understand what was her beef with any female rapper that came on the scene. I just don't understand that. And Lil' Kim had said it a long time ago. And everything that Lil' Kim said in that interview, it panned out.
All right, y'all, we're going to keep everybody lifted in prayer like Gary would say. And we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. For more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. But I do want to say Happy Founders Day to the men of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity. Yeah. Call up now, y'all, and represent your chapter for them wake-up calls at 8669-RICKY. That's 8669-RICKEY. Rock T. It's a new year, Rock T.
Welcome back.
Please tell me this next joke of the day is going to be good.
It's going to set the tone for the rest of the year. Bring it intact.
Lord, up next on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Oh, my God, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey.
All right, man, let's get this new year started off right. Rock T's joke. The doggone day. What up? The doggone day. What up, Rock?
Hey, what up, dog? You know, I love my wife, but I haven't talked to her in like 3 days. You want to know why?
Why?
I don't like to interrupt.
You had so much time to come up with a real winner.
Man.
I'm trying. I'm still
trying.
Come on,
Brat. Let that thing sit on you, man.
I think he need another day of vacation.
Yeah, one more day.
I ain't talked to my wife in 3 days.
He pulled out.
And wait a minute, say it again. You said you ain't talked to your wife in 3 days, and then what was the second part?
Yeah, I haven't talked to my wife in 3 days.
Yeah.
Why is that? Because I don't like to interrupt.
I mean, as a fellow married man, I feel you. That means she'll never shut up. I feel you.
I didn't get it. Now I get it.
Come on, Rick.
Yeah, because the woman don't. She never stopped talking long enough for him to interject.
So she been talking for 3 days.
3 days, dog.
That made me feel better that I understand it. I understand it.
It takes somebody to explain it to you.
Okay. That means it wasn't funny.
That means it takes too long to laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, but all I needed was understanding. That's good. That's good enough. Appreciate that, Righty. I'll give you a C on that one.
Come on, dog.
Capital G, capital A, capital O, capital T. B-I-C-T-H. John. J-O-B.
E-L-G-S-E-S. Eagle!
It's time for Gary's Word of the Week.
And you know this, man.
All right, man, it's about that time. It is about that time to expand your vocabulary with the word of the week. Gary's going to provide us with a new definition and explain how to use the word in a sentence. And Gary, good morning. Happy to have you. Happy New Year to you. And we want to know, what word will you be expanding our vocabulary with this week?
Well, first of all, Happy New Year, Ricky, and good morning to each and every one of you. You all are so beautiful. Now, this week's word is it's a nice word.
Easy word.
This week's word is equanimity.
No, sir. Nope.
And you came in with confidence. Keep the confidence, though.
Yeah, but hell, I got the word late. Equanimity.
Equal. An extra syllable.
God.
Hey.
Oh, Ricky, hell.
Well, slow down.
Gary, slow down.
Yeah, I'll break it down in syllables.
Equanimity.
No, you're adding something. It's just look at
ain't
the
no
phonetic breakdown.
Ain't no ne. Say it with Gary. Say ain't no ne.
Ain't no ne.
Ain't no ne.
You don't know ne.
Yeah, you added ne. Ain't no ne. Everybody say it with me. 1, 2, 3. Ain't no ne. Yeah.
You don't know ne.
It's Hold on, y'all.
Okay.
Equanimity. Hold on, damn it.
Hold on.
Ain't nobody say nothing.
Yourself. You hearing voices?
All right. Look at. Go to the part where this week, the word where it says it's a noun, and it's pronounced. Look at that part right there where it breaks it down for you.
Equanimity.
Hold on, Gary. It ain't no ne. It ain't
what's
no
the NIH?
Okay, you said that right, but you added another NIH after ma. Okay.
Equanimity. Oh, hold on, damn it.
Listen.
Equanimity. Hold on.
Listen.
Equanimity.
There you go.
There you go.
Equanimity.
Say it all together. What y'all clapping for? That ain't right. Say it all together.
Equanimity.
You still ain't right.
But you closer than you was.
Just bail out, man.
Okay, equanimity.
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 Yeah, there you go.
There it is, Gary.
Well, why I say qua? K-W-U-H.
That's the Q-U-A sound. Equanimity.
Equanimity.
Yeah.
Equanimity.
No. You just said it. Yeah.
That's it.
Man, what the word mean?
Yes.
Equanimity.
Yes.
Right, keep going. Now, the definition is what?
Don't keep saying it.
Mental calmness and composure, especially in difficult situations.
Okay. Something you don't have. Sure.
Man, and I know you in bed. What do your friends say when you go and be around your friends? Queef and Keef and Lick 'em Larry. What do they say? Queef and Keef.
That's a new one for the new year. Queef and Keef.
What's going on this morning?
How does Keef queef?
That's too much.
So y'all wanted the sentence hell. It's a riddle.
Yeah, reading in the sentence.
The sentence is, the people who know me will say that equanimity, that's it?
Yeah.
Equanimity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is not one of my characteristics because I am quite quick. I am quick to have mental meltdowns and crash out under pressure anytime.
Yeah, that's good. Y'all give it up to Gary with the C. That's beautiful, man. Y'all heard it, the word of the week. Yes, sir. And I'm not finished trying to pronounce it either. Yeah.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna I hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the tea and the color of the day. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Monday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. It is official, y'all, just in time for New Year. Deion Sanders and Karrueche Tran, y'all, are officially a couple. Confirming their romance, honey, by going Instagram, y'all, official in late December, which everybody was so excited about it, y'all. After months of dating rooms, y'all, that began.
Yeah, we been knew that. I thought you were going to say they was engaged.
No, but Ricky, you don't know it until it is official. My mama always say, why get it from the horse's butt when you can get it from his mouth? Yep. And now, honey, we got it from the mouth. So congratulations to them, honey.
Jesus.
Yes, honey. They have.
Gary, how you feel about them being together?
Let me tell you something, Ricky. It's really interesting, though. That's kind of... because, Ricky, Tracy and Karrueche were good friends. Yeah. Tracy gave Karrueche a job. Put her in a TV show, a movie, or what have you, and stuff like that. And now she's with that woman's ex-boyfriend. That's kind of...
But Tracy ain't with him no more.
No, she's not with no. But
and
that's
they
not
didn't break up because of Karrueche. They had their own issues.
They did, but we were friends. That means you was looking at him when we were together.
That's not necessarily true either, Gary.
It's together right now, honey. I don't like it. I wish a queen would come behind me, honey. And I was with somebody. That's not a good look. And I feel so bad.
That's
for
probably
Tracy,
happened to you before. You just don't know it.
Well, yeah, I better not know it then, damn it.
But you ain't in the situation no more with that person. Why would it matter?
Because that means you knew we were friends. That's just like Beyonce taking Judy from you, going behind you with Judy. How would that look at you and her work together?
No, if you already broke up and not in the situation no more, it don't matter.
No, ma'am. Y'all agree with that?
You got to let go, Gary. Let go.
Gary wouldn't give a damn if everybody was in the same damn basketball gym. Y'all was there at the Mavericks game, and
that's the doggone right.
And y'all was
across
sitting in the back and looked across the room. He wanted you in. It don't damn bother to him.
Yeah, I'm sorry, honey. That's just
your jealousy level needs to be studied.
That makes you not happy inside, Gary. You got to let stuff go.
Yeah, well, I guess
it's a new year. Start over, Gary.
No, ma'am, honey. I'm sorry. I can't do that one.
So what if you dated somebody when you was in the 7th grade and then you meet them in your 50s and they with somebody that you know?
Well, that's a long time. If if me and my friend wasn't friends, and I mean, that's been so long. So this was current. This was current, honey.
So there's a time period on it.
Yeah, it's a time period.
They
was
were
current.
divorced, Gary.
You would have got behind that. They were standing in the same McDonald's line.
Yep. You slipped a damn number to him. No,
Lord, Gary.
No, ma'am. But anyway, congratulations to him. No, they're saying. I mean, and this is the thing, though. I mean, Deion is only 58 and Karrueche's only 37. So and Karrueche's the kids are already calling her stepmom. And they're not even married yet. They're already saying my stepmom.
That means she has their approval, so you should be happy, Gary.
Yeah, that means that his butt, as he get older and can't perform, there goes those young sons right there too. No,
you don't know if he can perform or not.
What are you talking about?
What?
Gary.
I said if he couldn't.
Come on.
So, honey, we're not.
Don't do that.
Well, you might as well keep it in the family. Let's keep it in the family then. Hell, see, we going with friends. Let's just go ahead on with, if your girl start acting up, take a friend with your children. Oh, well, anyway, child. But anyway, congratulations.
Oh my God.
God.
You know he gonna call you.
I know, and I hate Deion, but I mean, somebody told me to say that. But
you's a lie, and the truth ain't in you.
The devil made me do it.
The devil is a liar.
But anyway, congratulations to them. I mean, everybody needs love, honey. So why not let Deion and Karrueche need love? So, all right, moving on in other celebrity news, y'all, honey. A$AP Rocky is speaking out. He's saying the teenagers today don't even want to be no more rappers. He said nobody want to be no damn rapper. He said the teenagers today want to be on social media influencers or whatever. He said nobody's doing rap anymore. He said because you can make more money doing social influencer, being a social influencer and stuff. So why be a rapper? And a lot of people saying, that may be true now, but I mean, I work with a rapper every day. So, Brat, are rappers being rappers anymore? Are people being rappers? Are they rather be social influencers?
They do. We do everything that we possibly can. We take advantage of all the opportunities that we get, Gary. So you can be a rapper, a social media influencer, an actor, an actress, whatever you want to be.
Yeah, but he said they're not being rappers no more. I think because probably it's dangerous or whatever. So he just said,
it's not dangerous. It's just another way to make money, Gary.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, when you have millions of followers, you can capitalize off social media as well.
Oh.
That's why you record yourself, right? Because you make a little bit of money off of your posts.
Yeah, because I got to pay bills.
So not only are you a radio host, you're a social media influencer as well.
But he said rappers, but he made like it was a violent thing to do. I mean, because
the young ones, they are a little different. But
yeah. In what way, Ricky? I mean, like when you
I'm
say
talking the young rappers, you know. When
yeah,
them young rappers, they different because a lot of them I don't know how they get into so much controversy, but you know they don't pull people like Brat and some of the OGs in the game. You know, they just go and make their money and do their shows and go home. I don't know what these young ones be into and why they dying like they are.
Because even the people look like rappers to me be making me nervous. I could only imagine how, since, but
yeah, them Dodge Chargers scary, Andy Gary.
Oh, Ricky, yeah.
You're trying to pump gas in that Dodge Charger pull up, boy. That's something.
I just leave that pump in the tank, baby.
Lay it on the ground and drive off.
Yes, sir, baby. Yes, sir. Baby, I leave that ground. I don't need no gas today, honey.
Yeah, buddy. Boy, I drove off from that little damn green gas station across the street from Phil's Plaza, boy. Boy, I drove off with $8 worth of gas. I got so scared.
Pump that thing fast, huh?
And so I got him. I said, I can make it home on that.
No gas for you, honey.
Well,
Baby,
I got to
you go now.
I got to go all the way past Thornton Road in Douglasville to get some gas. I had to go to the Pilot. I get all my gas at Buc-ee's.
Nah, why you joking?
And why they don't be at Buc-ee's?
They sure don't. Ain't that something? They really don't.
You get you some gas and a roast beef sandwich and keep it moving.
Come on, dog.
And some bucket nuggets. The cologne today, honey, is one of my favorite cologne. My cologne today, y'all, is malt. On the high end, you say malt, and on the low end, just say beautiful tan. That's your cologne today. Brad, we didn't mean nothing against the rapper. We love y'all.
Oh, yeah. Y'all give it up for Karri with the T.
Oh, 8-6-6-9,
Ricky, here we go.
Happy New Year! Yeah! Wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Get it together. You up this long, this lead you in your house. Shoes would be better. Wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. Let's go. It's Smiley Morning Show. Wanna know where you calling from, so come on. And just wake up.
Yes, wake up. This is Quadrant Witherspoon, Pole Marc of the Greenville Alumni Chapter of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated. Shout out to all of the newts out there in the building. Yo, wake up.
Yeah, Larry Gilmer calling from Dallas, Texas, chapter of Initiation as Beta Pi chapter.
Calvin Golden from Nashville, Tennessee. Yo to the newts, Hensonville alumni. Yo. This is Brother Chris Nichols, a.k.a. Clump, the Nutty Professor, giving a big shout out to the Brothers of Tyler Alumni Chapter. Fellas, get it. Yo. Wake up.
Wake up, Chattanooga. Wake up.
Hey, man, I want to give a big shout out, man. Shout out to my nephews, man. Deltrick Latham, Beta Zeta. My nephew Deuce, Beta Zeta. And then big shout out to Pastor Walter Solomon. And shout out to LeBert Hedgeman, man. All of my nephews. I probably got four nephews, members of Kappa Alpha Psi. You got anybody, Gary? Anybody else?
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to Pastor Vesta Thompson, my pastor in Port Arthur. Pastor Albert Mosley's in Port Arthur. Former Mayor Thurman Barty, Adam Shepard, and my cousin Nate Tito.
Man, let me shout out to my brother Maurice West out there at Paul Quinn College. Big up to Reuben Shelton, former Kappa president, and the current national president Jimmy McMichael in the building.
Let me shout out a couple of comedians, man. Comedian LeVar Walker, of course. Comedian D. Ellis, friends of the show. Comedian T. Ray Sanders, all them Kappa brothers, man.
And Comedian Finesse.
Oh, yeah, Finesse Mitchell also.
Yeah, Finesse Mitchell, he's a Kappa. Shout out to Mayor William Bell, man. And Alvin Jackson, man, my former boss, man, gave me one of my first jobs at Tom McCann Shoes, man. Shout out to you, Tuskegee Jack. Love you, man. Appreciate everything you did. What you got, Alfredo?
Well, yeah, it's like y'all are saying today, we are sending a huge salute to the brothers of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated as they celebrate their Founders Day. Founded on January 5th, 1911 at Indiana University, their motto is achievement in every field of human endeavor. Famous Kappas include comedian Cedric the Entertainer, Pastor Mike Jr., Montel Jordan, Colin Kaepernick, and more. To all the noobs holding it down across the world, happy Founders Day and congratulations on 115 years of excellence.
There it is, y'all. All right, y'all, coming up next, man, we got the one and only Jeff Johnson. Got 3 things you need to know. Up next, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. All right, y'all, it's about that time, y'all. Jeff Johnson got 3 things you need to know. Jeff Johnson, Happy New Year to you, brother.
Man, Happy New Year to you, Rick, Brat, Special K, Alfredo, Rock T, Gary with the T. It's so good to be with y'all in 2026.
Sir.
So listen, We're going to do a couple things real quick. As we go into this new year, every Monday is going to be the mission where we go into everything that's hitting us. And every Thursday, we're going to talk about thriving, because sometimes after the mission, we got to talk about how we become our best selves. And so I want to join you all in celebrating my brothers, Marc Lamont Hill and Reverend Jamal Bryant, who are fantastic noops and even better brothers. Definitely wishing happy Founders Day to all the brothers of Kappa Alpha Psi. Listen, as we dive in, Rick, you already know there is something that everybody that has a TV or a phone or a computer is talking about, and that is what President Trump did in Venezuela. Now, this isn't about defending the Venezuela president or agreeing with his politics. It's about what the U.S. government has done and what it means and why history is watching us closely. Under the Trump administration, the United States didn't just criticize the Venezuela government. They recognized a different leader over almost a year ago. They applied crushing economic pressure, and then they used U.S. military force to remove a sitting president and bring him to the United States to face charges. That's not diplomacy. That's not sanctions. That is direct intervention. It is rare, even by U.S. standards. And so when you hear Trump say they will now lead Venezuela, that doesn't mean American mayors or governors are running day-to-day life. It means, 1, control over Venezuela's oil money. 2, over its foreign bank accounts. 3, over who the world recognizes as the government. And 4, heavy influence over what comes next politically, even to the degree of making threats to the person that they've placed there, that if she don't do what the hell they say, then she's going to have a worse fate than the president. No elections, no internal mandate, power without consent is what we're talking about. And so here's the legal problem. Under international law, countries aren't supposed to use military force to remove another country's leader. You'd think that would make sense. Or arrest a sitting president of a sovereign nation who has their own laws and rules by which they remove a sitting president. Even bad leaders are supposed to be dealt with through international courts or their own people, not unilateral force. That's why legal experts all over the place are saying this breaks long-standing rules meant to stop powerful countries from deciding who runs weaker ones, which is something that we have done a lot. For those of you that do not know, this is part of our history. If we're talking of, especially in black and brown places, in Africa, the U.S. was involved in the removal of Patrice Lumumba, the first democratically chosen leader of the Congo, a man who symbolized Africa's self-determination. In the Caribbean, the U.S. helped remove John Bertrand Aristide, not once, but twice from Haiti, despite him being elected by their people. So for a lot of the world, Venezuela doesn't feel new. It feels familiar. And so one of the biggest things, Rick, for me, that's one of the biggest contradiction, Donald Trump waxed poetic for over a year, going all the way to the Supreme Court to talk about U.S. presidents should have immunity, that they should not be prosecuted for actions taken in office. Yet his administration has captured a sitting foreign president and are trying to put him on trial. So this is not partisan. Who gets immunity? Who doesn't? When power is involved, for Trump, it don't matter. This is not about Venezuela by itself. That's about the kind of world that Trump wants to build. And so this is not something that we can take lightly. It's not something that we can ignore. It's something that's going to have implications for our country, whether we realize it or not. And in some cases, it may actually be a declaration of war in the making if we are not careful. And it's going, and I'm not getting any indication that any members of Congress, anybody in the Trump White House, anybody in the administration is sounding the alarm the way it should be sounded, because this is a global catastrophe, whether we acknowledge it as that or not. And so, listen, I before I get out of here, y'all, I want to talk about the kind of world that we're building, even as this madness happens. Over the month of December, I met a ton of brothers and sisters in Cleveland, in Atlanta, in Portland, doing just really amazing things, from people just raising their kids to people starting business to people engaging. And I also got to watch my 8-year-old Baldwin win his first swim meet. And so from the smallest thing to the biggest thing coming in 2026, I'm excited despite all this craziness. And so, Rick, I would just love, any of y'all, love to know one thing y'all are excited about so we can remind everybody listening that no matter how crazy things get, the things that we are excited about is what drives our lives even more than this geopolitical nonsense.
Just as excited to be alive, excited to be able to spend time with my grandkids. Like for real, I'm really looking forward to standing at the sink, washing dishes, watching them swing on the swing set. That's good enough for me.
Yeah,
I'm humble.
Absolutely.
I thank God. That's it.
Absolutely. Alfreez, what about you?
Oh, I'm excited to see my boys as well do their sports thing, do their academic thing. I'm just, I'm excited to see actually the black community be engaged in what's going on in the world and be informed about what's going on elsewhere.
Yeah. Well, y'all, I appreciate that. I really want to hear from all of y'all. Hit me at Jeff's Nation on IG. Let me know what you're excited about because we got so much to be blessed for.
Damn,
love y'all.
You don't give a damn about Brat, Karri, and Special K, do it. Oh, man, Rickey Smiley, the morning show, man. Hey, man, happy New Year, everybody, man. Hope y'all enjoying y'all morning. Hope y'all enjoying y'all ride to work. Shout out to everybody driving up and down 95 between Dade and Broward County, man. Good morning to y'all, man. Everybody in the ATL. Everybody in D.C., good morning to y'all. Everybody in the DMV, man. Love y'all so much, man. Oh, man, it is absolutely a blessing to be alive. Happy New Year, everybody. I hope everybody is blessed. Black Tony, Black Tony? Where you at, bro? You can't start that. Hey, Happy New Year.
Son. Boy, Happy New Year. But let me tell you something, boy.
Where you at?
This one right here, you're not going to believe this, son. There's too much going on right now.
Not on January the 5th.
I'm in a real predicament, son. I've been stuck for the last 4 days, son. Since New Year, I've been stuck.
What happened?
What? Man.
You trying to think of something?
Brought my little boy, man. I brought my little boy to take he got a PS5 deal. It was broke. I told him Santa Claus about it. And he didn't believe me. He said, well, if Santa Claus bought it, we need to take it back to Santa Claus and give me a new one. And I said, you know what? We could do that. And so I had booked a flight to the North Pole.
What?
I was going to take him up there to get him another PS5. And we've been stuck up here for the last 4 days because Frontier done canceled the damn flight to come back, son.
What airline you was on?
Frontier. I got my homeboy work for them. He gave me a buddy pass. But look.
But hold on, let me ask you a question. You believe it? You really believe in Santa Claus?
Yeah.
So y'all caught a flight, and so y'all stuck in the North Pole.
Yeah, we up here right now. We at the North Pole Airport.
What city? Did you find Santa Claus?
It's the North Pole North Pole no, cause they ain't got no. Man, this was crazy.
Yeah,
we got here on New Year Day. I told them folks, look, I need to get a Uber to the North Pole to a Santa Claus workshop.
Yeah,
they talking about after Christmas, he don't even be there.
Where he be at?
I don't know where he be at, but he leave out of Christmas. They're talking about on the December 26th, he go somewhere else. He take a vacation. I done flew all the way up here. And now I'm up here stuck at the damn North Pole Airport, son.
You and your little boy, because y'all believe in Santa Claus.
Me and my son.
Yeah. Did you see any of Santa helpers around?
They say they all leave on the 26th. They say they all leave the day of the Christmas. But I had tried to call her, but they ain't got no phone number up there. And I tried to go on the website, but they ain't got no.
You ain't see no reindeers? Nothing.
I'm talking about nothing. I'm talking about, man, I'm so upset right now. My little boy,
where's house at? Where's house at?
It's at the North Pole, sorry, but you gotta when you get to the airport, you gotta get a Uber or something to get over to the workshop. But they talking about it's a long man, it's a lot.
You gotta get an Uber and all that snow.
Yeah, can y'all help me get a flight so I can come back?
And you want us to believe you in the North Pole?
I mean, I did look it up. There is actually a city in Alaska called the North Pole.
I'm gonna step outside. Hold on.
Oh, what?
I just opened the door up. You can hear it?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to close the door back.
Wait a minute.
Okay. You lie.
Step out the door again. Hold on. You can hear it? It's the wind blowing out, though. Okay,
no, bro. You better bring your ass to work tomorrow.
Wow.
Black people know God, man. We've been through so much. We know God, and we always begging him for something. So, you know, we done forced a relationship on this man. Your grandmama been bugging him since 1802. She done prayed to him 400 times a day. You know, God got a prayer line, and when he hit and see the black people, he say, "Oh Lord, here we go. Let me see what he gonna want now."
Mike Epps, y'all.
Hold it.
He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the tea and the color of the day. Happy New Year, Gary.
Happy New Year to you, Ricky. Happy New Year to each and every one of you. It's Monday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Jay-Z, y'all, he was the first musician, y'all, the first to become a billionaire, y'all. And they're saying his net worth has continued to grow. Now, despite his level of wealth, y'all, Jay-Z said that he didn't want to lose focus on more important things in life. He said, y'all, that his money wouldn't matter if he didn't have people around him, y'all. Isn't that touching? Now, they're saying, y'all, that though Jay-Z is a billionaire, he said that he doesn't spend his life, y'all, in pursuit of wealth. He said that's not the end game. He told the New York Times, he said, it's not about, honey, who got more money and who got more houses. He said, yes, you know, honey, you've earned it. He said, you buy what in the hell you want. He said that he wanted to help others, noting, y'all, that his money wouldn't mean anything if there weren't people around him, y'all. Isn't that so touching, y'all? He said, but don't forget, honey, what's important. He said, without people being rich would be very boring. Isn't that something to say now that your wife became a billionaire and now you saying, honey, it got to be people around you and it would be boring? When Beyonce wasn't a billionaire, he didn't say that, or did he say that? But now that she's rich and on his level with him, now he says you got to have the people around you and it would be boring. Isn't that so touching?
My God.
You want to have the right people so you can enjoy it.
Huh?
You want to have the right people around you so you can enjoy it.
Yeah, well, yeah, you want to have the right people around you so you can enjoy it, but who are the right people? I don't hear him talking about nobody. I mean, you know, I don't hear Beyonce talking about nobody. I'm sure Michelle would like an extra check or somebody, you know, since they billionaires now, help those girls out in their career. Huh? I mean,
spread it around, Gary.
Yeah, spread it around, honey, if it's so boring and stuff like that. But I mean, I guess, you know, you say when you got the money, you spend it on whatever you want to do. So, I mean, congratulations to Beyonce now that she's a billionaire now. And, you know, I mean, I never forget it was something Oprah said. And it was so profound and so touching to me when she said, like, people, you know, like when you have money, like, say, if you're going on a trip. Well, girl, I'm going to Kawakwa. Oh, really? She said, and when you come back from Kawakwa, you tell everybody about the trip. She said, instead of going to Kawakwa by yourself, why don't you take somebody on that trip with you and a friend, and y'all can share that experience together. Wouldn't that be nice?
Sometimes you like to get away by yourself. Sometimes you need to get away for peace for yourself.
Yeah, well,
right.
I mean, peace that passes all understanding. Is that the same thing?
I don't know about all that. I just
no, that's what God will bring you. God will bring you peace that surpasses all understanding.
Right.
Exactly. Well, yeah. Yeah, and Ricky, and thank you for sharing your money too, because I wouldn't have got a Christmas gift had it not been for you. So I'm just saying, I'm honest. That was the only Christmas gift I got, honey. So I'm, you know, my mom used to buy white underwear.
And how many you gave out?
Oh, honey, I gave my nephews something, honey. I always give my nephews.
The morning show.
Oh.
What you give Ricky?
Now, wait a minute, niece. I gave Ricky something. I don't remember what it was because I don't think about it. But anyway.
After he give me nothing.
No. Okay, I gave him my talent and time.
Right, and a ride.
And a ride. So, so thank you for sharing your wealth, honey, during Christmas time. So, all right, moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all, Beyonce, and while her husband is talking, Beyonce is giving women advice on how to marry a rich man, honey. She said you got to stay yourself, make sure you have your own. She said, when you have your own, you know, hey, you know, I guess a good man will come your way, and you don't have to worry about relying on him and doing what he wants you to do. You can do what you want to do because you have your own, and then y'all can work that out together. So I guess that's on the piggybacking for what her husband said about billionaires being boring and having billions being boring that you don't share with nobody. So congratulations to Beyonce and her husband Jay-Z again. All right, and my final story, y'all. Dr. Umar Johnson is speaking out. Y'all know who he is, huh? Well, honey, if y'all don't know who he is, he is weighing in on tennis icons, Miss Serena Williams and her beautiful sister, Miss Venus Williams. He said they both married white men. Kudos. Now, in a recent interview, honey, circulating online, they were saying that Dr. Umar said, honey, it hurts him to see sisters married to white men, referring to Serena and her husband, Alexis Ohana, and Venus and her husband, Mr. Andre Peretti. He said, quote, white people were calling Venus and Serena monkeys, apes, and animals. He said they were not put out the tennis matches. He said, remember, there were white people asking for Serena Williams to be tested to make sure that she was not a man. Then they said that it hurts, and it went on, explained that Serena and Venus fought intense battles both on and off the court. And, honey, he also said that Venus and Serena were the victims of psychological trauma. And he went on and on to the break of dawn. But my thing is, did they marry who in the hell loved them? Because black men wouldn't marry them.
Who he married to?
I don't know who he married to, but Venus and Serena, honey, black men allegedly looked at them like they weren't the prettiest buttons on the damn blouse, honey, and so they had a lot of them, and none of them married them. So, hey,
you saying they got attracted all of a sudden when they got rich, and then all of a sudden they became a hot item to them.
Yeah, to who? To
white men.
Oh, to the white men. Well, I'll say this, honey. Serena in particular, honey, she didn't marry no damn broke one. I'll tell you that. So
That's
she
true.
didn't marry she married a damn white man with unlimited coins, just like her. She didn't marry Leroy, would take all the money while she on the tennis court and stuff. So honey, she
And what
married
Leroy gonna do? She out there playing tennis. What Leroy doing?
He out there in the damn audience cheesing everybody. Yeah, that's my wife. But then before you know it, honey,
And
back
then
there, honey. Yeah. So, honey, kudos out to them, girl. You marry who you want.
Lord.
They got money, long as they got some money. Because hell, Leroy, honey, marrying hamburger workers and girls, honey,
Gary,
nannies.
every black man ain't broke, Gary.
And all the name ain't Leroy.
And they all ain't Leroy.
What about Charles? What about, you know what I'm saying? What about William?
Yeah. What about Eric and Daryl?
Walter and Derek.
Jonathan and Marcus.
All the name Leroy. They former slaves.
I know. Oh my God.
So kudos out to Venus and Serena, girl, honey.
In the name, every man on I'm gonna get you sucker.
Lord have mercy, help.
So, but anyway, we're gonna pray, honey, and it's gonna be all right. So, honey, Dr. Umar, you leave Venus and Serena alone, hell. So they're dating rappers and stuff, and they don't want to act right. So hell, get with who act right, honey. These men acting right, and they gonna do well, honey. Hey, girl, get your coin where you can. She ain't gonna leave broke, honey. What did Kanye say?
If your girl don't acting up, I'll just date her friend.
The color today is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is malt. On the high end, you say malt, and on the low end, honey, just say beautiful tan. That's your color. But I get sick of people that, honey. These girls here marry who in the hell they doggone want. Hell,
Right.
The football players and all these athletes, honey, with all their money, who they go marry?
Love has no color, Gary.
No,
Love has
no
color.
No, and I'm very much not racist. My best friend is not black, but nevertheless, no.
Hey, who is your best friend who's not black?
He's trying to be funny. He's just saying something.
Just bye, Gary.
Who is this person?
It don't matter.
Go ahead to a commercial, baby.
See?
Wow. Y'all give it up at Gary with the T.
Did you see that post?
People are talking.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, so Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Listen, over the weekend, a lot of people had something to say about a dress that the Pastor Jamal Bryant's wife, Karri, wore to a big fundraising event.
Yeah, Ricky. His wife's name is Dr. Karri Turner Bryant. She's also a minister, and she's changing the story of what the First Lady looked like, of today. Now, she wore this dress, which was form-fitting, flesh-toned. It was a gown. She wore it to the UNC Mayor's Ball, and it had a lot of folks clutching their pearls, as if Gary would say it. Now, if you haven't seen the dress, you can go to Rickey Smiley Morning Show on our Instagram stories to check it out.
Yeah, so Dr. Bryant and Dr. Karri got married in November 2024. Y'all remember, in a lavish, very non-traditional wedding, complete with designer gowns and unapologetic style. And the internet was split about the gown she wore to the UNCF event. Now, some people supported her and others slammed that dress of choice. There was so much talk about it online, in fact, that that Pastor Bryant had to address it, and here's what he said.
The other day, the internet went crazy about a dress my wife had on. Now, they didn't say anything about the $4 million that was raised for the United Negro College Fund.
Hello?
They never mentioned that she prayed until heaven came down. They never said anything about this was the largest fundraiser for for HBCUs in the country. But insecure, jealous, petty, small-minded people got in their feelings and set up a false barometer of holiness based off of a dress. Now you got to help some people because some people have embraced the full knowledge of ignorance without any assistance for understanding. The dress was not see-through.
Come on.
The dress was flesh color. But because you ain't never been nowhere and ain't never been exposed to nothing, I need to set the record straight. I bought the dress.
Come on now.
I like it. I don't care whether you like it or not.
Come on
She
now.
ain't mad to y'all. She mad to me.
Come on.
Come on, man.
Yes. I love it.
Yeah, some people praised his defense of her dress while others questioned the message he sent about leadership in the church.
So today we want to know, what do you think about the dress and how you feel about about Pastor Jamal Bryant, what he said about his wife wearing the dress. Brat, what are your thoughts?
Man, I love what he said. I love how he supported his wife and stood up for her because he could have just not said anything. But I appreciate the fact that he said something. The dress is mesh, but people that don't know think it's like a see-through dress, and it is not. And it's not 1970. It's not 1980. It is 2026, okay? Like, she looked beautiful and radiant, and we are talking about her because she was so beautiful and radiant.
Yeah, Gary?
Well, I said yes to the dress. I love the dress. And the thing is, though, but I do understand what people are trying to say and what people are saying.
What are they trying to say?
Okay, because the deal is with Karri being the first lady. A first lady back in yesteryear wore, honey, she
didn't
covered
marry
up.
New Birth?
No, she's not married to New Birth. But, back then, when people look at and think of a first lady, they think of a woman who's just well covered up, not wearing a dress like that dress. Although that dress was at a gala, it was not at church. It was at a gala, so she could wear that.
Carol Ingalls on Little House on the Prairie.
Yeah.
I read what some people
Harriet Tubman.
I read a lot. I read a lot of the commentary about it, and I've been thinking about this all weekend, and me and my wife discussed it. I think the people's opposition to it, some of it is what Gary was saying, but I think some of it comes in with modesty and modesty and discretion.
Right.
That if you're gonna be in this position, then sometimes you have to use a different level of modesty and discretion, because at the end of the day, yes, she looked amazing in the dress, but from a man's perspective, the dress did brings out a lustful spirit in most men that's going to be looking at it.
And her husband bought her that dress. I'm sorry.
I get it, but I just understand where people's opposition was coming from. It don't matter to me either way.
Yeah, I don't understand because the event was not at church. They have a right she have a right to dress, put on whatever she want when she go to an event. Now, if it was Women's Day program or the pastor's anniversary or
communion or something.
Or communion is inside of the church, or are they doing anything sacred within the walls of the church? That's one thing. But for her to go to an event, she's young, she's beautiful, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes, why can't she express herself? You can't put people in a box. She didn't marry New Birth Missionary Baptist Church. She married him. And that was to his satisfaction, because he the one got to go home with her or whatever. And we don't care about what other people think. You know what I'm saying? So, and it was what do you call it? Mesh?
Yeah. Flesh color.
Flesh tone.
Flesh color a tone dress, which would give the illusion of see-through, but it's not see-through. And I'm glad that he got their ass straight. People always got to start talking. If you don't like the dress, look the other way. Okay. If you don't like what somebody posts on their page or whatever, keep scrolling. I block women every day with that smart ass mouth coming on somebody's page, coming into somebody's space, imposing your opinion on somebody else's page or what you think about how they live their life.
But on the other hand, sometimes I dress risque. I'm not a church lady. I'm not a first lady. Yeah. And when I'm with my husband, I will sometimes dress risque. But just because I can wear it doesn't mean I should. Her body is amazing. She is gorgeous. But I do think that just because you can fit it and you look good in it, I do think there's something to be said for subtleness.
Anything she wear is going to fit her shape.
Yes.
If she wear a jogging suit, it's going to fit her body. She can't help the way she's shaped. She's beautiful.
Agreed, but I don't know if it should have been flesh tone. That's just my opinion. There's some things I put on, I'm like, I can't wear this.
And I think some people had issue with the way the design on the front of the dress was kind of centered in on a certain area.
Your privates.
I mean, and I get it. I get where he coming from. He want everybody to see what he working with.
But my thing is, as long as he like it,
okay,
because that's his wife,
She's not disrespecting him.
And it's like the question is why should she? Why shouldn't she?
Yeah, well, people said, like you said, as long as he like it, but then some people say, well, he needs to like it in the house and not bring it out.
She ain't gonna wear that in the house.
Well, the argument is she wasn't naked.
No, she wasn't naked.
She was covered up from her neck.
But the look, I mean, if you go to Rickey Smiley Morning Show, it looked like she was,
and that flesh dress matched her flesh skin tone, too. So that
was the point of it.
That's
the point. They wanted to look naked, but the question is, people are saying, in that position, should you have that as your focus?
So as a man and as women, what do we do when we see something that's uncomfortable? We look off. You know what I'm saying? That person that your daughter's friends from college, and they come down to the kitchen with basketball with shorts on. You look off because it's uncomfortable. And I tell my daughter, say, hey, can you tell her to go put something else on? We got teenage boys in the house. You just look away or whatever, because that's in the realms of the house. But when something makes you uncomfortable, you just don't zoom in and focus on it. You just look off and you just go ahead about your business. Oh, but that's just me. I want to know what y'all think. 866, this is a good topic. 8669 Ricky, 8669 Ricky. Good morning.
My name is Katrina. I'm calling from Birmingham, Alabama. I feel like it was not too much. The fabric is illusion fabric. It's not like it was complete see-through. It wasn't see-through at all. It was illusion fabric with her skin tone on lace. I feel like people need to chill out. This is not 1960s. First ladies today do not dress like your grandmamas did in 1960s.
I don't feel like it was too much for her to wear because it was not a church event. And if her husband liked the dress and told her that she's able to wear the dress, I think it's fine because God is not coming back for the clothes that we have on. And we got so much other things going on in the world today than to be worried about a dress.
Yes, my name is Nikki, and I'm calling from Tampa. And me being a girl that is out and about occasionally, I would say, to be perfectly honest, and I'm just not a girl that's in church every single Sunday, so don't think that I'm one of those women in the church. I'm not hating. I think she was gorgeous. I think it was fire. But to be perfectly honest, it gives the illusion of newness. And who would even want somebody to be able to envision their wife as nude? And if she states she's a pastor, yes, ma'am, it was a tad bit too much. So let's be honest. They should just call it what it is and say, hey, we made a mistake, drop the ball, and move on from it.
Yeah, but the other folks need to move on from it too. Everybody need to move on from it, but we're not moving on from it because that's why we're talking about this morning. Hey, so if you didn't see the dress, you can check it out on our stories on our IG page at Rickey Smiley Morning Show. What do you say, Brat?
But
yeah. And give us a call. Let us know what you think. We're going to be talking about it more. 8669 Ricky, 8669 RICKEY. Hit us up, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, listen, we're talking about the dress that Pastor Jamal Bryant's wife, Karri, wore recently to a big event, and the internet had a lot to say about it. And Pastor Bryant came to his wife's defense, and he said that he liked it, and he bought the dress. And but we want to know what you think. Was the dress nice or was it inappropriate? We ride with Dr. Bryant and his wife. I'm just saying, we ride.
Right.
Brat. We ride. Now, Gary, what were you saying? What were you sitting here saying just now?
You know what?
Yeah.
Gary said I'm gonna speak for Gary right now. He's on the toilet.
Nope.
But he.
Oh no, he's not on the toilet. He's sitting right here looking crazy. Go ahead.
Oh my God, he likes the dress. He said he likes the dress. I got you, Gary. He likes the dress, and the dress was, mesh. But he said he understands how the older people may feel offended.
Is he calling me older?
Somebody to text Gary and threaten him.
Hey,
all right, let's go to the.
You think there's a difference? Somebody asked me this question before. Is there a difference between church folk and people that go to church?
That's a good question.
People that go to church, they're there, they want to get the word, and they really want to, learn something spiritually, become the best versions of themselves. And then you got church folk who may think they know it all, and they always looking for things that everybody is not doing right.
The ones that be mean in restaurants after church.
Come on, yeah.
That's a whole topic. You ask restaurant owners and people that work in hotels who are the meanest people. They'll say church conventions.
My Lord.
And the more saved they are, and the more Holy Ghost filled they are, the worse. Like this. But It's a whole topic. Like if you ask, and I asked because I did for myself. I asked the person at a hotel who are the worst people. He said church convention. He said the church people, man, the mean, and then they said that certain stuff that you can get on the TV channel, those go up.
Really?
Oh yeah, they said the numbers go up on some of the
adult
big,
entertainment stuff.
The adult entertainment stuff when they had church conventions. All right, 866-9 Ricky, 866-9 Ricky. Good morning.
No, I don't. My name is Tiffany Lewis, coming from Mansfield, Texas. And I believe a first lady should be able to wear whatever she wants to wear. Dr. Karri is very educated, and I believe the church needs to back off.
Yes, my name is Monica. Yeah, I think it was a bit too much. The scripture says, to whom much is given, much is required. And she got young women who are following them. They're really in the limelight right now. So she could have chose a better dress because it already, people come to church any type of way anyway. And now she's just making it where they can come with all kind of worldly dress.
It was not. Good morning and Happy New Year to all. I'm calling from the St. Louis area. It was not a church event. It was a mask ball. It was very appropriate for a mayor's mask ball. It was not a church event, ma'am.
Hi, good morning. This is Deshawn. I'm calling from Memphis. My personal opinion is that she's a beautiful woman. She's a voluptuous woman. I think it was a bit much for a pastor's wife. He said that he was married to her and we were not married to her. And I feel like certain things you really should keep between you and your spouse. I just feel like it was just a little bit much. It could have been a little bit better, less fitting for her figure. I think sometimes when you do that, you cause people to look at her in a sexual fashion, which that should not be for a first lady.
So if she was skinny, would that be a different conversation?
I don't think that's what it's about. I think it was, and one caller put it, she's like, "Why? It almost looked like she's naked, even though she wasn't naked. Why would you want people to think that you're naked?" And so,
we were born naked. They talk about that in the Bible.
That's true, yeah.
And I wasn't even born naked. I was born butt naked.
Oh,
That's
bucket naked. I can't believe I disagree with everybody on the show this morning, but I just,
I see where you're coming from. 'Cause I
Trust.
kind of feel the same way.
When I'm with my husband, I'm looking like a straight little whore. But
I'm
saying,
Okay, wait a minute.
but I'm not a pastor's wife. You know what I mean? No.
But the thing about it is, for me, Alfred, as long as you ain't wearing it in, church or certain stuff like that, because sometimes people like to express themselves fashion-wise. And if you look at Dr. Jamal Bryant and his wife, they are really into fashion. If you look at his suits, his shirts, his glasses, the clothes she wear, there are just some people that love fashion and clothes. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of them. I like to dress and go all out, or whatever, and collect clothes and buy pieces and stuff. And I always been like that,
But Ricky.
Yeah.
But on the other side of that, and again, I don't care. Okay, let's get that out there. I don't care. But on the other side of that, do you really think that a prominent pastor wants to give the illusion that his wife is, her first perception of her is to be a sex symbol? That's what people are equating that type of dress.
They've
to.
seen her
and I'm
dress
just saying,
different.
I'm just saying.
She got to be a woman of one style.
No, it's not about that. But it's a lot of this goes back to perception. What is the image that you're trying to put out there? And that's just the image a lot of people have gotten from it, is that you want to be a sex symbol, not
Let me ask y'all
a symbol
something.
of the church.
Let me ask everybody something.
Yeah.
Was Charles Ingalls turned on when he walked in the house and saw Carol Ingalls with that dress on and that thing on her head?
Sure was.
Yes, he was.
He sure was.
Because, honey, once she got out of the surprise, honey, the element of the surprise.
Wait a minute, are we talking about Little House on the Prairie?
Yeah, we're talking about Little House on the Prairie.
Oh, okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Charles got hyped when he came with that doggone.
Now they had a lot of children. They had Laura Ingalls. They had the oldest daughter that was blind.
Hold on.
And then they adopted Willis from Different Strokes. And then they had that baby named Katie. What was the baby name?
This is 1981 reference.
Yeah. They had 4 children.
Okay.
And then he adopted Willis. That played on Different Strokes. But I ain't never seen Carol Ingalls or Nellie Olsen mama. She was dressed. Even Kate had hoes. Kate on Gunsmoke, she had hoes. She was running a brothel. She had on a dress that wasn't revealing, and the prostitutes had on a slip. They was all covered up. You see what I'm saying? So I don't
Nelly
know.
could get
We
it.
went
though.
back to Little House on the Prairie.
Who you said? Talking about Nelly Olsen?
Yeah, Nelly Olsen could have got it.
That's the blind girl, right?
Yeah. No, Nelly Olsen was the spoiled brat of Muslim Miss Olsen. But boy, when Laura pushed her ass down that hill in that wheelchair.
Hey, what up, Rick? So, Happy New Year to everybody, man. And what, Friday? Friday is the last day that we can say that, right? Happy New Year to everybody.
Yeah, we got it stopped around about the 17th. The 17th. Yeah.
17th? Okay, so we can go for
Yeah, we good.
All right, cool. So there's an annual list of banished words, they say, that need to be dropped from the previous year that you stop using in the new year, 2026. Because, people overuse vocabulary. Now, some of these words are going to be familiar to y'all, and you might agree or you might not agree. Every parent on earth, every parent of a young kid, I guess under, 18 or under 21, wants this first one to go, 6'7". Now, this whole 6'7" thing missed me.
What is that?
Oh, my gosh.
Ricky,
nothing.
it missed
nothing.
me.
Yeah.
It means nothing.
They say 6'7", and I don't know what it means. Maybe because my kids are grown now and they don't use that.
It doesn't mean anything.
It's complete brain rot.
So do people say it like as a punctuation? Do people say it as a
It came from a verse of Skrilla, the rapper, in one of his verses, but he didn't explain it.
You're just like 6'7". You have to say it a certain way.
Okay.
Dumb.
Okay. Well, full stop is another one. People want to get rid of the word full stop. They banned period last year. So when people say,
I haven't heard that one either.
Period. Well, full stop. It's like you making your point, and then you say, okay, Gary, these words, we're not going to use them again. Full stop.
Right.
So what's the point of saying full stop? You already ended the sentence. So why say full stop? And it replaces the word period, even the other word period, with the T at the end.
Now, I don't understand. I'm lost. I don't talk to these kids.
Ricky, see, me and Ricky have learned that we don't talk to people under 35.
No.
Unless they're related to us. We don't communicate. or Taylor. Taylor's the only person under 35 that I literally speak to.
Right.
I'm afraid of people under 35. Like, they terrify me. The word massive. Now, I didn't know that massive was a big word, but kids sometimes use it to mean awesome when they say something is massive.
It's pretty massive, dude.
Now, this next one, number 3, this is cooked.
Oh, my gosh, I'm so tired of it. Please
Are you
take
tired
it away.
of cooked?
Oh, my gosh, I can't stand it.
It don't bother me too much. I know they always say it on ESPN all the time when a receiver get burned or whatever.
He got cooked.
I got cooked.
Or let him cook.
But
I actually like let him cook.
Or I'm cooking. Did you see me?
I'm enjoying that one.
Oh.
I'm saying we're going to hold on to cooked.
Yeah, but didn't Glorilla use that word cooked?
Yeah, she has a song called Let Her Cook.
But this version of uncooked means exhausted. That's different.
But I just think cooked is a good word to use, like in sports. Like you said, somebody get burned, he got cooked.
Got cooked.
I like that. We holding on to cooked.
All right, what's the next one?
Demure.
Oh, yeah.
This is a word that we don't use anyway.
But they
demure.
stopped that in 2024. Didn't nobody use demure in 2025? They were saying all 2024 demure. That's 2024.
But I've never used that word in my life. I've never used the word demure.
What does it mean?
It's just a weird word. I don't know. What does it mean?
It was so on social media, like, I'm this, I'm that, I'm demure.
It means classy
yeah.
and what, elegant or something like that?
Yeah.
I never, Ricky, have you ever used the word demure in your whole entire life?
I never used it, but I heard it a lot in 2024, headed into 2025, and people stopped using it. But what I'm tired of is bruh.
Oh,
yeah, bruh. Oh, my God.
Yes.
Can we please,
I'm tired
please, with all things holy, and guys calling girls bruh.
Yeah,
I hate it.
And everybody's wearing out the word overstimulated. That's every other sentence when somebody's talking about anything. Using the word overstimulated.
I'm sick of y'all using the doggone word shade. The Queens and the 60s used that word in the 80s, honey. And y'all acting like the word shade just was created yesterday. He shaded you. No, girl, we don't even use that no more.
And you know
what about the term peace?
Yeah,
I gotta protect my peace. I gotta.
I get tired of hearing that too.
Let me tell you what I hate. I hate that whole Kim Kardashian. No, yeah, for real, yeah. What is
vocal
that?
fry. Vocal fry.
What is that?
Yeah, vocal fry is just it makes you want to commit an act of violence against the person that's saying it.
Every time the police grab somebody, no. I tell my kids that is not a word, and don't use it in this house. Don't do that. I can't stand it. I don't let my kids do it. Don't do it. My daughter comes to town and saying all that stuff, and I don't want the younger kids saying no. It's the word is not Noah. It's no. It's no. Don't say that in here, because you ain't gonna have these kids in this house talking about some Noah.
You sound really triggered, and
man, imagine being on a date and the chick talk like that. Imagine being on a date.
Hey, man.
This like when women on the date, dude keep talking. You feel me? You feel me? You feel me? You feel me? Yeah. No, you don't feel me? Yeah,
yeah, bro.
Morning show.
News headlines, entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, 25 minutes after the hour, y'all got your front page right here. Alfreda's, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. It's Monday, January 5th, 2026. Here's what's going on in the news. The U.S. has launched a military operation in Venezuela, capturing President Nicolas Maduro, who is due in court in hours. But sources say this is just the beginning. President Trump has floated possible military action in Colombia and Mexico, and even intervention in Iran, saying U.S. troops could step in to protect protesters if the Iranian government turns violent. This comes as protests spread across Iran, fueled by economic hardship and public anger. Critics, though, push back, questioning how the U.S. can act as a global protector of protesters while struggling with how to handle protesters at home. They also point to Trump's own words. In his 2025 inaugural address, he said success is not measured by battles won, but by the wars the U.S. ends or avoids altogether. In other news, jury selection begins today in the trial of former Uvalde school police officer Adrian Gonzalez. Gonzalez is accused of failing to confront the gunman at Robb Elementary School during the 2022 massacre that killed 19 children and 2 teachers. Prosecutors have charged him with 29 felony counts of abandoning or endangering a child. In health news, holiday travel and family gatherings are being blamed for a spike in flu cases nationwide. More than 7 million flu cases and 81,000 hospitalizations have been reported, making this the most severe flu season since 2018. The CDC reports more than 3,100 deaths, including 279 kids. Experts say the flu shot is still the most effective protection, along with frequent hand washing, avoiding face touching, and supporting your immune system with sleep, hydration, and enough vitamin C and zinc. For info on these stories and more, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Now, here's a look at sports.
Rock T, the sports genius, is in the building.
What it is, ladies and gentlemen, Pittsburgh Steelers beat the Ravens last night on a field goal miss. Baltimore could have punched their ticket to the playoffs, but they lost, and now Pittsburgh are the AFC North champions. They will be in the playoffs. Cleveland Browns fired their head coach, Kevin Stefanski, after 6 seasons. We knew this was coming, man. They was 5-12. Second straight season, last place finish in the AFC North. 4th losing season under his term as head coach. And the Atlanta Falcons, they fired their head coach, Raheem Morris. I think we saw this coming, too, even though this was he's been there, 1 year? And they also fired a general manager. So Arthur Blank, the owner of the Falcons, he ain't playing. He's like, we gonna clean house and get some new people in here. But they got a decent team because they won their last 4 games.
Got a lot of talent.
Like raw talent, absolutely.
But Rocky, is that normal to fire 2 black men at one time?
Well, Kevin Stefanski is black.
No, baby, you're missing it.
Talking about the Falcons.
Raheem and Mr. Fontenot with the Falcons.
But they also fired Rich McKay, who was the.
They fired 2 black men at one time with
and
the
Falcons.
And a white
guy. Yeah. I mean,
they're just 2 guys that happen to be black. But
yeah.
My Uncle Jerry got fired from Sam's.
Oh, no.
From who?
Sam's.
Sam's
What? No. Are you serious? They let him go?
Hey, Uncle Jerry?
Well, he had been there for years, too. Yeah.
No.
Man. Hey, there it is.
Oh,
College football playoff got real interesting, man, over the break. So, Texas Tech lost to Oregon. Alabama lost to Indiana. Ole Miss beat Georgia. Miami beat Ohio State. So there's, out of the Final Four teams, only one left in the SEC, and that's Ole Miss. Indiana, I think, who's going to win the whole thing. But I'm rooting for Miami, man. I hope Miami beats Ole Miss, even though Ole Miss's story is good because what's going on with the coach and all that good stuff.
Man, that's the national championship right there. Man, Ole Miss quarterback, man, I ain't seen nothing like that since Michael Vick. I promise you.
He called
man, that dude is exciting to watch. When the game come on?
We still
but see, then you got Miami got that damn defense. That number 4, whoever the number 4, that defense.
That's Bane. Bane is for real.
My God.
Yes, sir.
And then the number 14 running back with the man. That's going to be a good game, man. I promise you, I cannot wait.
I love it, man. There's a bunch of new suspects. I mean, new prospects in this old college football situation, man. I love it, man. Because this NIL and the portal, transfer portal, I'm telling you, it's leveling the playing field out there. So let's go, man. I still got Indiana to win the whole thing. That's my quick sports report right there. Follow me on social media at Rock T Holla. Brat got the hot spot right now.
The hot spot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. So hot and that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, y'all, it's time for the hot spot. Happy New Year, Brat.
Happy New Year, Rickey. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. T.I. and Lil Wayne are both kings of hip-hop, and their history actually goes back pretty far. Now, during a recent interview with DJ Who Kid, T.I. says he was a fan of Lil Wayne before Wayne became the superstar that we know today. But when asked if Lil Wayne influenced his rap style, Tip shut that idea down pretty quick, and here's what he had to say.
I'm a Hot Boy fan, bro. I so cracked to the Hot Boy. I'm talking about literally, man. You know what I'm saying? This when Wayne was a teenager. I remember back when Wayne couldn't even curse. So, you know, to see what he's become and what he's evolved into, it's kind of like we always knew it, you know, but to see it coming to fruition is just super dope.
Yeah, you think he kind of like influenced you in some way in your music, in your music side?
Nah, hell no. No, that ain't what I say. I ain't said that. I ain't said no like that. But we do push each other, you know what I'm saying? Like, we push each other for, like, when I hear him do something dope, I'm like, oh, okay, let me go and do something doper. But I think, man, Wayne got his own lane, and I got mine.
I absolutely agree. I don't even know where that question came from. He didn't say nothing like that.
Right. They're not in any way similar.
Right.
And they're
at
two
all.
of my favorite rappers.
But they're both dope in their own way.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
But his response was greatness. What? I didn't say that.
We love T.I. all the time. All right, y'all. Moving on. Diddy's sons, Justin and Christian Combs, are speaking out about their father's federal trial in their own docuseries coming to the Zeus Network. The brothers appeared in a trailer for an upcoming Untitled docuseries, and in the trailer, Justin and King are sitting down at a home theater as sound bites and news articles bash their father. Check this out.
Arriving in court for day one of their father's sex trafficking trial in New York, hands gripped in solidarity.
Do you still believe your dad's innocent? How did you feel hearing that testimony yesterday? Your apologize on behalf of your father. Do you believe your father's innocent?
Nothing like the OJ all over again.
Hello. This is a prepaid collect call from Federal Correctional Institution, Fort Dix.
I think a lot of people are going to watch because they're going to want to see, I guess, you know, some of the things that they went through during this whole trial. The CEO of Zeus Network says that this is more about giving Diddy's sons a platform to tell their sides of the story rather than endorsing Diddy. The docuseries is set to premiere later this year. Now, how do y'all feel about Diddy's sons expressing and telling their side of the story?
Everybody should get to tell their side.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting. I'll watch it.
Everybody want to watch it, so I'm interested as well. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. But for more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on all my social media at Brat. Coming up next, we got the White Stone with the Praise Mixdown. The time now is 26 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, this is Monday, time for the State of Black America. And this morning, we have the current president of the National Urban League, Marc Morial. Hey, good morning, Mr. Marc. We're happy to have you, and I know there's a lot going on in Black America.
Good morning, Rickey. Great to be with you in 2026 as we resume the State of Black America. So first, I want to wish everyone a happy new year and the best for 2026, a very pivotal year as we look forward to midterm elections this fall. It's now time for us to begin to focus on participating, voting, advocating, and raising the issues that are important to our community. The protection of democracy, demanding diversity and equal opportunity, and yes, continuing to address the challenges of poverty and affordability. We must raise our voice to say, what will you do for our community in order to earn our vote? More on that as the year evolves. Second, I want to talk to you about Venezuela. Last week, the United States military invaded Venezuela to capture its president, Nicolas Maduro, and his wife, to bring them to the United States, notwithstanding what we may think of Nicolas Maduro and his leadership and his legitimacy. The action was unprecedented because, according to our Constitution, an act of war or military action of that sort requires an act of Congress. Once again, this administration trampled constitutional protections for democracy, trampled the procedures laid out by the Constitution, and in a raw use of force also violated the United Nations Charter. We must separate the end from the means. In this case, the Congress should have not only been consulted, but should have been given an opportunity to vote. This sets a dangerous precedent, and other nations across the globe could say, well, can I invade a neighbor if I believe that their actions are inimical to our interests? We must continue to stand up for democracy, and I'm troubled by this trampling of the rule of law. I'm troubled by the continued avoidance and evasion of the Constitution, which requires the role of the Congress, our legislative assembly, in these decisions. And that's it. As this year begins, 2026, Ricky, look forward to it. And I want to thank you. And once again, I'm Marc Morial, and this is the State of Black America. Please follow me across all social media. All social media. Continue to follow the conversation. And I'll see you next week on the radio.